Join me. Come into your chair and we will begin. So here we are again, back on Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I had trouble with my digital clock this morning, but it'll get sorted out. So welcome. Welcome to come into the body, to come home to the body. Let's get settled. Let's check in. Let's get settled and check in because we're checking in with the feet, with the legs, with the hips, with the back, with the shoulders, with the arms and hands resting down, coming into the breath. So we do our own personal check-in. How's my energy today? Anything going wrong? Anything feeling stiff or tight? So we can fix a lot of that, but no force. No force, especially when it's shoulders. We got to be really easy and gentle with the shoulders and pay attention to how they feel. So checking in with the breath, checking in with the body, coming home to the body, taking charge of our aging process. Yep, that's it. Got to keep everything working. So once more, just settle, relax, check in. This time, bring attention to the breath as you feel expansion, as you feel the letting go. The letting go. The expansion is all about energy coming in. The exhale is releasing, softening, relaxing, cooling, and quieting. What a powerful breath. Always there to pay attention to the breath. So we're paying attention to the breath, feeling expansion at the belly on the inhale, let it expand. And then on the exhale, just that gentle softening and releasing and letting go. Bring your focus next to hands and fingers. What you feel is stillness, quiet. Stillness and quiet in hands and fingers. So you know we wake up the body with movement, and here we go with movement. Inhale, stretch those fingers wide. Pull down, pull down, pull down, feel knuckles. And release, move, thumbs up, move, fingers down. And then pause, thumb in, fingers wrap. Gentle squeeze, powerful squeeze, most powerful squeeze, and release, stretch. We call this one web. When we pull down, we call this one claw. When we move, we call this one beak. Quack, 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 beak. Paw, thumb, fingers, wrap, squeeze, power squeeze, release, stretch, web. Pause, feel it. Pull down, claw. Pause, feel it. Movement, quack, 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 quack. What do you feel? Where do you feel it? Not much for me. And then paw, thumb, fingers, wrap, power squeeze. This is really powerful for circulation. Pow, web, claw, beak. All the knuckles moving, and paw, thumb, fingers, wrap, squeeze, power squeeze. Last one on your own. And when you finish with that set, bring the hands to rest, back where we started. Bring the hands to rest back where we started and notice the difference in sensation and energy. That's movement. That's movement for you. So we'll bring this energy into the whole body. That's our goal, movement. Everything that's designed to move needs to move. And so we move from the fingers and the hands to the shoulders. We're up, back, and down. You know how this one goes. It's an inhale on the lift and an exhale, roll back, press down. The breath moves automatically, I think, with this one, so you don't need to pay so much attention to it. It's an automatic vacuum as you shrug the shoulders up. And then, of course, the release. Exhale down. Pace of your choice and concept of your choice. Is this a small circle up, back, and down? Is this a giant circle up, back, and down? Or is this somewhere in the middle? Play with it. It's all good. Up, back, down. movement. Up, back, down. Next time up, let's come up and stay. See what you feel and where you feel it across the top of the shoulders and into the neck. It's all in contract. Pause, feel that contract. That's what that sensation is. Roll the shoulders back, press the elbows back, feel it. Now press down, 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 stretch, feel it. Release one side, stay on that one side. And again, with the idea of circles, small, middle, or large. Any way you want to play with it. Make it your own. Discover. Discover what your body likes and what it doesn't like. Final time, first side, up, back, and down. Press the hand down, feel it, release, soften. Take a breath, come to the other side. Same thing. Okay, this side I got a little crackle in this side. That is normal. They call it crepitus, they call it air pockets, a little movement, up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Hearing a little crackle, feeling a little crackle in the middle. Somewhere, small circles, no crackle. Giant circles, yes, crackle. Middle circles, some. And now press down, 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 down. Stay, release, take a breath. Let's do a couple more just on your own. A giant one, a middle one, a baby one, and come to a rest. Close eyes, check in, have a breath. Check in feeling sensation, neck, shoulders, upper back. Breath pace. Okay, we move it up the line to the neck. Our 3-part series, yes, no, maybe so. So the yes says lift the chin, stretch the front, tuck the chin, stretch the back. The front of the neck in, stretch. The back of the neck in, stretch. We're saying yes. Your own pace, which feels better to you, the tuck or the lift. No wrong answer, different for each. I like the tuck. See what's true for you. As we're saying yes and yes. Finish with the tuck. Finish with the tuck. Tuck the chin in, press the hands down, feel a little extra stretch. Release the hands, release the chin, come back to center. Have a breath, and we prepare for the second part, the no, which is a twist. So our focus today is on twists and side stretches. So we're going to really pay attention to how the neck feels. On the exhale, twist, feel it. On the inhale, back to center. Other side. Exhale, twist, feel it. Inhale, back. Your own pace, moving on the exhale into the twist and inhale back. Moving on the exhale, the other side. Inhale back. Make it your own. Do notice if one side has more range, more flexibility on one side, more tightness on the other side, more sensation on the tight side. So wherever you feel it more, that's the tighter side. How does it get that way? Who knows? Will it ever go away? I don't think so. But we keep working with it so it does not get more pronounced. We're finishing with no and no. Come back, pause, take a breath, close eyes, check in. And we go to the side stretch of the neck. And this one we call the maybe so. So it was yes, no, and maybe so. Maybe so says ear to the shoulder, chin tips up, feel the stretch down the side, feel it, and come back. Other side, ear to the shoulder, chin tips up, feel it, long stretch, and back. Your own pace. As you repeat to yourself, maybe so, 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 maybe so. A few more. Just discovering which is my tighter side, which is my looser side. Where's the range? How does it feel? Finishing with maybe so. come back to center, pause, close eyes, check in, have a breath, and release. Release and bring up the arms and bring the elbows wide. So because we're working with twists and side stretches today, we're going to do a little extra work with the neck. As we pull the elbows down, turn the chin to the side, head back to center, elbows back. Pull the elbows down, chin to the other side, and inhale back. Repeat like this. Elbows pull down, turn the chin to the side, and inhale back. Elbows pull down, turn the chin to the other side, inhale back. One more. When you're back to center, pause here. Now bring the hands overhead, bring the elbows up and stay. Stay and just notice whatever you're feeling. It's a mild sensation. Practically hard to even find what you feel. So there is contraction at the top, and if you feel it, that's what it's called. And at the bottom of the shoulder blades, they are pulled wide apart. It's a stretch. Final breath in the stay. Bring the elbows back to start. Now, keep the head in center. Just move with the breath. Fingers touch, elbows press, and inhale, open wide. On the exhale, fingers touch, elbows press, and on the inhale, open wide. Your own pace, your own breath. Make it your own. As the fingers touch and the elbows press, feel the whole back stretch, stretch, stretch. And when you open, contract. Stretch, stretch, stretch when the elbows press. And when you open, it's contract. Press, feel stretch, open. Now we'll press, feel stretch, stay. Notice what you're feeling down the sides of the neck, out to the shoulders, down the center of the spine, to the shoulder blades. Final breath here, open and release. Fingers touch, elbows wide, circle. Circle with the tips of the elbows, baby circles, middle circles, giant circles, and back. Giant circles and back to middle circles and back to baby circles, pause, take a breath, go the other way, circling baby circles, circling middle circles, circling giant circles, back to middle circles, back to baby circles. Pause here, bring the elbows toward each other as much as they will go and release the fingers, touch, elbows wide, hands pull down, 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 press as hard as you can press and release. Press as hard as you can press, soften. Press as hard as you can press and soften. Pause here, rotate fingers out, rotate fingers up, rotate fingers in. There is a difference in this range. Feel it. So when I rotate out, when I rotate up, and when I rotate in, I have a different sensation in my shoulders. So that's my own structure. See what's true for you. As I rotate in, I get a lot of reaction in my right shoulder. When I'm up, not much. When I'm out, almost nothing. But see what's true for you. Different for each. Shoulders are very tricky. We're finishing with the rotation. And once more, come back to center and press as hard as you can press and release. Take a breath. Now we move our action to the core. Action to the core, crossing one foot over the other, bringing up the arms. So this is contracting core, coming back, 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 pause, feel it. Contracting core, coming up, up, up. Pause, feel it, and repeat. Exhale back, inhale, return. Each is a contraction. Each is a strength builder. Next time back, we'll stay and open the arms and bring them back. Open the arms and back. You can lift the feet an inch to bring more work into the lower core or not. Final time, opening, Close, bring the feet down, come back, back, back. Release the arms, change the legs. Other foot on top. Now, bring up the arms, come to one side. Same movement, exhale back, inhale, return. Exhale back, inhale, return. Make it your own. As far as the pace, the range of movement, or keeping both feet on the ground. Next time back, it's a stay. We walk the hands up and down, up and down, up and down. We'll pause and come back. Swing the arms to the other side and begin again. Exhale back and inhale, return. With the breath. The slower you go, the more the work. Stay back. Walk the hands. Walk the hands. Walk the hands. Walk the hands. Pause. Come back up, back up. Bring the arms back and release. Open the legs. Wide, wide. Hand to rest. Hand to rest. Forward bend. Relax. Breath free. But feel the response in the body to all that work. Yes, that was hard work. This is what builds our endurance, our resilience. This is what keeps capacity, regains capacity. We watch the breath. Breath always telling you, yes, that was work. Breath always coming back to its resting place. We're just observing that. Always good to notice what's going on with the pace of my breath. So the breath is coming back to rest in this deep forward bend, where we may feel it in the inner legs, we may feel it through the low back, but see what's true for you. As I watch my breath come back to resting, final breath here, come back up. Now, both hands on one knee. Hand there, hand on top. I'm aiming nose toward hands and leaning in. And feeling the power stretch down the side of the back. This is a power muscle. It's a power muscle of twist, and that's what we're feeling is stretching this power muscle. And its name is quadratus lumborum, short, we call it QL. QL is in stretch. And as we stay, it's yielding. It's yielding its tightness. It's gaining flexibility. That's good. Couple more breaths. Want to give it a nice long stretch. And then we're ready to release and come back up to the other side. Hand, hand, aim, nose. Just lean in a little bit and let it play out. It will play out as you feel the intensity down the side of the back. Is this the more intense side or was it the other one? Different for each. No wrong answer. See what is true for you. Just observing the release and the stretching and the deepening as we stay. The weight of the body is doing all the work. Final breath here. So we'll press and come back up to center and bring one hand onto each thigh. This is our rotation that lubricates the hip socket. So we start with forward and then come to one side and back. And on the exhale, side and forward. Take your time with it. See where you feel it. The next time you're forward, come to a rest. Come to a rest and then pause and then go the other way. We're finishing with this series. Next time forward, come to a rest there. Come to a rest in the forward plane. Pause and feel it again. Feel the breath. Now release. Come back up. Release the arms. Bring the legs back in and sit back. Sit back as we prepare to work the legs. Take a breath. Get comfortably settled in the chair. Now we're ready for our series. It says, inhale, lift. Exhale, extend. Lift again. Let it go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, extend. Lift again. Let it go. Now repeat and continue with your own pace. And we know we can kick low. We can kick high. We can kick in the middle. It's all good. We can kick slow. We can kick fast. It's all good. This is all about strength in the legs. And you know I call these the muscles of independence. We've got to keep them strong. So finish the one you're on. Come to a rest. Take a breath. Now the stay. Lift and stay. Whichever foot you want to start with. Point and flex. Circle around. Point and flex. Circle around. We're exhausting this muscle, and that's our goal. Okay, let it down. Feel it go. Ah, yes. Other side. Extend. Point and flex. Circle around. Circle around. Well, this muscle does work and gets tired, and that's our point here, to make it tired so it stays strong. Okay, we're ready to release. Take a breath. A bit of stretch. Cross one foot over the other. Slide hands over the knees and down. Stay. Feel the breath. Feel the stretch. Now we deepen that stretch by bringing this top leg up as high as it will comfortably go and leaning in. So you bring it as high as you can, and as high as you can bring it, you will get your perfect stretch. So this is totally different for each. It has nothing to do with whether you've earned it or not. You have inherited your hip sockets and your ligament length, and that's what we're dealing with. And that is different for each, and especially different with gender. So men have much tighter hips, other foot on top. Slide hands down. Stay. And so we know when we talk about muscle that strong equals tight. Strong equals tight. So we all want to come into the middle ground. If we start strong, we want to add stretch. If we start out all stretched, we want to add strong. So we can all come into the middle ground. Now let's deepen the stretch. Bring the leg up as high as it comfortably comes and lean in. We're finishing with this stretch. And we'll release. Bring the foot down. Strong foot back. Nose over toes. Press up and stand. Come to stand. Come into mountain. Feet hip width apart. Toes relaxed. Knees unlocked. Come up to the hips. It's tailbone tuck for some. Extension through the crown. Shoulders up, back, down. Solid. Steady. Strong and still. Those qualities of mountain. Release for standing back bend, soft knees, fold halfway. So it's an inhale, lift up, lean back, stretch the core, soft knees, stretch the back. Your own pace. Make it your own. This will help make the back comfortable. Fix the back. I'm finishing with a forward bend piece. Pause. Feel it. Breath. Feel it. And come back to stand. Now we come to spinal twist. So arms can be to the sides, behind, in front. The whole purpose is to rotate the shoulders. And to make that work better, we keep the knees unlocked. Keep the knees unlocked. Rotate shoulders. Side, side. This is working every vertebra in the spine, and that's our purpose here. Keep everything moving. Keep the knees soft. It opens up the range of movement. Let it die down. Let it die down. Let it die down and come back to stillness. Come back to mountain. Come back to checklist of toes and knees. Unlock. Checklist. Tailbone tuck for some. Extension through the crown. Shoulders up, back, down. Again, solid. Steady. Strong and still. Final breath here. Now we release for leg stretch and leg strengthening. Find the chair, soften the knees, fold down, and find that leg stretch. Now we're preparing for the strengthener. So bring the hands to the chair, bring the hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Hands touch or lift away. And return to the stretch. Feel the breath reacting to that hard work. Yes, that was great work. Watching the breath. Going from heavy to lighter. From heavy to lighter, to lighter, to lighter, until it's back to rest. So it may not be completely back to rest when we start our second round of drop the hips down. So here we go. Hips back and down, 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 down. Fingers touch or lift away. Breath free. Return to the stretch. Breath free. Go ahead and let the breath be heavy. It's reflecting your good work. Go ahead and be heavy breath. So we're not trying to control the breath at all. We're just observing. Observing the reaction to the work. We're finishing with this leg stretch. And now we'll come to stand and bring the legs wide. We're coming to our side stretch. So knees soft, feet parallel. Bring up the arms. Tip to one side. Bend the elbow, sweep the arm up and over, look in. Sweep the arm back, look down. Come back up. Other side. Tip, tip, tip. Elbow bends, arm over, look in. Bring the arm back, look down. Come back up. Release the arms. Take a breath. Now the stay. Again. Feet parallel, knees unlocked. Lift, tip. Bring the hand behind the head, elbow up and back and stay. Side stretch, rib stretch, all the way from the elbow to the armpit, down the rib cage to the hip. Final breath, come back up. Prepare for the other side, soft knees, tip on down, hand behind the head, now elbow up and back. Knees stay soft, breath stays free. Deep side stretch. Final breath, come back up and release and release. Prepare for balance challenge. Balance challenge, one foot in front of the other. Eyes fixed on something, not moving. Feeling the wobbles, those are corrections. Those are your body's ability to stabilize itself. We got to keep that going. Keep that powerful by practice. Okay, change sides. Foot behind, foot in front, lifting up, stay. Final breath and release and release. So now let's reposition the chair. So we got the back of the chair there. Inside foot forward, outside foot back. We can adjust the angle of the back heel as we bend the front knee and creep the toes forward enough so that you can see the toes over the knee. Adjust the back heel. Okay, so what's the movement? We're going to bend the knee, bring both hands to the back of the chair, turn the shoulders toward the back of the chair and stay. Let's release the head forward, release the arms, come back. Now, still with the hand on the back of the chair, bring that outside arm behind, rotate the shoulders the other way. So the top shoulder rotating over the bottom shoulder and look up. Knee is soft. On the exhale, release the head, bring that back hand to the front leg and relax. Soft knee, breath free. And we release. Come back up. Let's rotate the chair. Come into the other side. So, foot forward, foot back. Foot forward, foot back. As you bend the front knee, find the alignment. Adjust the angle of the back heel. The feet are hip width apart. The front knee is deeply bent. That's our alignment. Okay. Where do the hands go? To the back of the chair. Bend that knee. Rotate the shoulders more and more square to the back of the chair. Each side will feel different. In this deep twist, final breath here. Release the head, release the arms, release the leg. Now, hand still resting, other hand behind. Rotate the shoulder the other way and look up. On the exhale, release the head, bring the back arm to the front leg and fold. Soft knee. We feel the body's reaction to the work. Final breath. Come back up. Release. Reposition your chair as you need. Slightly leaning forward. And so this work will go like this. Inhale, lift, exhale, out. In and down. Inhale, up, exhale, out. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale back, exhale down. Inhale, lift. exhale out. Inhale back, exhale down. So that's the movement. Go at your own pace. Final set. Pause here, stay. Have a breath, and now we'll lift and stay, point and flex. Breath free. Final breath, bring it down. Check out the other side for the stay, point and flex. On the exhale, down. Now the stretch. Here's the reward. Step back, soft knees, relax. Breath free. So the breath always telling you about the level of work and exertion, and the breath always coming back to its resting place. So when that's going on, we don't control the breath at all. We just watch the progression and observe. What does my breath do when I work hard? What's my normal for coming back to rest? And the harder you work, the longer it takes to get back. So just know that. Final breath here. And we'll come back to stand and finish our standing with our balance on one foot, other foot in front, behind, inside, eyes focused. Corrections, wobbles. And then we'll change sides. See if you did your best side first. My body always chooses its best side first, and I don't even know it until I get to the other side. Then I know it. And we're ready to release, and we're ready to sit back down. We're ready to sit back down. Come on to the chair and down. Bring the hands to rest, forward bend, relax. And so we move into our series that strengthens the mid-back, upper back by dropping the arms down, down, down. Hands press back, palms peel up, and on the exhale down. You know how this one goes. It's repetition. Inhale up, contracting the back, exhale down, stretching it. Repeating. Your own pace. Next time up, stay. Pulse the hands. Pulse the hands. Stay pulsing. And down and stay with a breath. Begin again. Press up, peel up, and down. Repeating. Your own breath pace. And again, we'll stay. Pulse the hands. Pulse the hands. Stay, contracting the muscles of the back. And down and stay. Have a breath. Feel the breath reacting to the work. Here comes our final set. Press up, peel up, and down. Press up, peel up, and down. Do it again. 2 more. When you're down, have a bit of a stay. Prepare for our asymmetrical, press up, peel up, and one arm forward stay. And down. Down and take a breath. Press up, peel up, other arm forward stay. On the exhale, down and breath. Bring the hands to the knees. Relax. Feel the stretch wherever you feel it most. The stretch always finds the tightest place. Final breath. Come back up. Okay. Turning to one side. One hip off, one hip on. Hands to the back of the chair. Now, inhale, lengthen. Use the exhales to deepen your way. Bringing the shoulders more and more parallel to the back of the chair. Feeling that stretch over the ribs and down the back. Feeling the twist in the neck, at the ribs, and all the way to the waist. Release the head forward. Release hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly. Walk it around, other side. One hip on, one hip off. Hands to the back of the chair. Inhale, lengthen. Use your exhales to deepen the rotation, gradually and gently, no force, as we bring the shoulders more and more parallel to the back of the chair. Deepening that twist. Let's release the head, release the hands, release back to center, come back to sit, bring the hands to rest, forward bend, breath free. Final breath, come back up to sit, preparing for eye movements, So get yourself settled with the feet, legs and hips, low back, mid back, upper back, shoulders, arms, hands, eyes closed. Check in. Check in with your sensation, with your breath, with your reaction. Now we open the eyes to the 12 and bring them to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Back to the top. Close, relax, have a breath. Open, go the other way. 12, 2, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Back to the top. Close, center, relax. Have a breath, open for diagonal line of movement from the 2 to the 8, a few. Okay, pause, close, center, have a breath. Other line from the 10 to the 4, a few. Where do you feel it more? Pause, close, center, and relax. Have a breath. Our final eye movement is called focal point. We extend arm, extend thumb. Focal point, tip of the nose, feel it in the eyes. Focal point, tip of the thumb, feel it in the eyes. Focal point far away, and back to the thumb and back to the nose, and do it again. Do it again. Feel it? Okay, let's pause, close center, release the arm, bring the palms together, rub the palms, generate heat. And if you need to get more comfortable with the chair, now's the time. As we press and rub and press. And then cup the palms over the eyes. Let the eyes warm, dark, soft, relax. Warm, dark, soft, relax. Heat seeps away. Heat seeps away. We bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples with a light touch, with a feather-light touch. Let's come to a rest at the temples. Draw the fingertips from the temples to the jawline, from the jawline to the chin. Release the hands to rest with the palms open. Keep the eyes closed. Again, if you need to settle more comfortably in the chair, do that. Palms resting, eyes closed. Find movement of breath. Feel your breath. Feel the movement of the breath, the expansion of the inhale, the softening of the exhale. And on the next exhale breath, exhale, bring the fingers gently in. Stay here as you inhale the breath. On the exhale, let the fingers open. Stay here on the inhale breath. Close on the exhale. Stay on the inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open, release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here, release, lift, open wide, cross pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day, and I thank you. See you next time.